wizard is never late. Know that. Not that I'm a wizard, but wizards are never late. And I'm back. Welcome back to Factorio Maze Runner. Woo! There we go. What are we doing? We built solar panels. Yay! We built a solar panel factory here. We built a new iron location here. Awesome. What we want to build is a fun wizards facts with Nilaus. Yes. Usual. Hey, I can just disable capture cursor, then you will never notice that. Oh, you will still notice because it sucks. I don't know why does this have to do it, and why is it only for me? There's no one else is complaining about it. Hey, Jeff S.
The fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Triggered? I'm not triggered. Oh, it's difficult. Why is it so difficult to point? There we go. Thank you, Jeff S. Well, thank you for the 4 months. 4 months, is it? Is it 4 months already? Yeah, it is actually 4 months. If you subscribed on the very first... You're shaking as well? I haven't had my Invisibeer. That's why. And Workshops is continuing the gift sub from St. Cabbage. Great, good to hear that, Workshops. Thank you. All right, so we are going to build this awfulness that is awful, full of awfulness and of more awfulness. How are we going to do this? I hate shaky hands. You hate my shaky hands or you hate your own shaky hands? Because I'm not going to sit here and you hating on my shaky hands. I'm not going to keep them no matter if you hate them or not. It's just not an option. Oh, you hate your own shaky hands. Well, I'm not going to go into what you should do about that. All I can do is quote Homer Simpson and say, alcohol, the cause and solution to all of man's problems. Which is such a good quote, by the way. It is so apt, so spot on. Less coffee, yeah, maybe. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we are going to build a low density structure facility. That's going to be a small one. 3 items in, 1 item out. Where do we want it? Could we squeeze it in here? Do we want to squeeze it in there? We could put it here. There's no reason not to put it here. Don't think so. We have a few rails, a few stations, 4 stations, exactly enough. That's good stuff. Anything we feel we're missing? Whatever, we'll find out. I'm so rude, I forgot to ask. How's everybody's day going now that the long Nilaus drought has ended? Oh, yes, the long Nilaus drought has ended. Well...
A new subscriber.
Index.
Heal yourself. We are building an army.
Thank you for the 2 months. I'm wondering if at some point not now, don't worry, but at some point it may not make sense to keep recognizing all subscribers every month, because hopefully it gets to be too many. We can consider. Also the part where, for example, this one. So now this says index C, subscribe tier 1, subscribe for 2 months, but it doesn't say on a 2-month streak. So does that mean that there has been a gap? Index, maybe you can help me on this, because there are so many sometimes it says subscribe for 2 months, is currently on a 2-month streak, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of obvious. But in this case, since it doesn't say anything about the streak, does that mean that there's been a gap between your first month and your second month? Or is it just The fact that you subscribed 1 month ago and now it's automatically refreshed. Oh, the streak is for Twitch Prime. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Do the ads that play on stream also give you a portion? Yes, but that's very very little. However, you can prepare yourself to see more commercials on Twitch. They were quite adamant about forcing us to play ads during breaks. So yeah, I tend to find it disappointing when a streamer decides to stop acknowledging all subs. I get why at a certain point it has to happen, but I feel a bit like forgotten how big. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Cowgod. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I totally agree with that. However, for the people who have literally 10,000 subs, that would be 10,000 times every month that you acknowledge. That's not gonna add up, is it? Boston, you're back from your run. I mean, I'll deal with it when we get to thousands of subs, but we're not quite there. So I think there's still a bit of leeway where I still have to be polite. I'm not in a position where I can be a jerk just yet. But trust me, wait a second. Soon you will see. Oh, I'm looking forward to the time when I can be a jerk and still be on Twitch. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. It's gonna be that's just that. This is what we dream of, us streamers. We dream of the time when we can just be jerks to everyone and still living the sweet life of a streamer, right? That's how it works. Well, plan. That's one of those questions that I'm going to just pretend I didn't hear, because that's kind of confidential. So you're not yet a jerk? Hey, you guys, you made me the man I am today. The mobile infantry made me the man I am today. That's the right way, right? So this is them going directly in and then having a comment out. Is a comment out better than a comment in? Doesn't matter. Each way, it's... I think a comment in is better. We're gonna do it this way. You totally failed at pretending you didn't hear the question. What question? See, Jaron, she met me in person, and I can actually be a nice guy for extended periods of time, up to 1 hour, max 1 hour. That's why I couldn't go out with you in the evening, because I just used all of my niceness on our conversation during the afternoon. So I was just fresh out. I was just usual jerkish nature left. That was all that was left. Yeah, we can do the same. We can do that one. And then take this out, because that's not going to happen. There's this. And now there's that one. Good. I'm pretty sure these also need to be there. There we go. Let's see. What was the question? I think the issue is the automation requires Nilaus to be playing on a server, and this bug with Maze mod. Yep, that's the Cow God. I totally lost. Maybe we should continue to have the thing with people subbing impact the game like with sub spiders. I do have it, and now Timbo, is Timbo around, or did he give up after I sent him back to the developer dungeon? Okay, so you're not just... You're here? Okay, so I have a suggestion for you. We can talk about this later, but here's the suggestion. Build an extension. There we go, that's easy. You should build an extension for Twitch that does the TVC mod. You should build an extension because then you can... Why? One tile off. The story of my life. One tile off. Yeah, because Timbo, what it allows you to do is it allows you to incorporate monetization into your mod, and it also means that it doesn't have to run. Twitch will be hosting it, I think. I think that's how it works. Technically 2 tiles off, yes. I think it's actually, I think it would, yeah. And I also talked to the, I can't remember, VP of, or Senior Product Manager of something, and we talked about APIs and about the cool features, and I said, your API is awesome, and I was like, oh yeah, what do you use it for? And then I kind of told the story about how you guys had built integration into a game that didn't even have integration, because they want to have more gameplay directly into Twitch. So I sort of tell that I have some developers in my community who has already made that happen through mods and servers and hacks and cool things. And I thought that was really cool. They didn't know that they could do that. So I think it was pretty cool. And they were actually genuinely interested in some of the stuff. So I think there's definitely a potential to do cool stuff. Just figure out what other games can be done. You can have a go at seeing what can be hacked in Satisfactory, for example. Maybe that's actually possible to do something in Satisfactory already, even though it's not intended to. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, subs could spawn pause logs. That would actually be pretty. That would be so cool. Hey, Animator, good to see you. Workshop, that is pretty cool. Imagine you don't have any pause logs. Once you get a sub, it spawns, right? It could be anyone in the world. It spawns a pause log, and when you then find it, it has the name of the sub that sponsored it. That is so awesome. It's even better because it's also tiered 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god, you're brilliant. You are brilliant. Now, Timbo, make it happen. I love that idea. That is so cool. I want it. We're streaming tomorrow. I want it. As long as you can get the data in and out of the game, it's relatively easy. Yeah. Maybe we should ask Snoodle. There's no actual API for Satisfactory. Yeah. Well, no, Supercap, because it's the idea would be currently I think there are maybe 1,000 slugs in the game, and they are just you disable all of them, but any one of them can be active. It's not. It's just basically turning them from invisible to visible. It's not about spawning them because they're still spawned. They're just invisible, and then you basically means you don't have any, and then maybe you're like, oh look, we got 20 subs. You don't see them. You have no idea where they are. They could be at the end of the map, but it means that the map gets more and more populated with with slugs as more subs joined. That's awesome. That would be so cool. That would be like the best kind of starter interaction with subs. I love it. Nope. That is just me working too fast on this. Love this. Cool. And nope. That one there, and the red one there. And then this one gives another name. I think we should actually talk to Snoot or to Simon about this. Even though it's, I mean, maybe they would be cool with us trying stuff like that. Maybe? What? Oh. There. Or technically, there. Why is that one off? Ah, because I'm an idiot. Okay, idiots, yes. We know those. Game is not even in alpha and you want to break it. Of course I want to break it. Of course I want to break it. It's the most obvious thing. If it's not broken, then it doesn't have enough features. It's very obvious. I wonder why I'm not running a software development department anymore. I don't know. Maybe it was just me telling the architects, just build something awesome, come back when you need more money. Somehow that didn't mesh with the corporate sort of principles for how to do software development. I don't know why. No idea. I thought that was like the best thing you could tell. They liked it. And they built awesome stuff. And surprisingly, it didn't come back and ask for more money. Alright, so this one was working and then I broke it. So let's work it again. And that one. So the outbound is now working. Now the inbound, we're going to take the copper one closest because that's what I need the most of, copper. And the other ones here, casually standing on tracks because I'm casual and I'm standing on tracks. Steel and plastic. There. Nope. Plastic, 6,000. Steel, 6,000. Minus. $8. There. Your inserters are off by 1 tile. All of them? You know what? See, I did take this one and I tried to move in 1 tile, but in the end, I didn't. There. Well, I tried to fix it, but do or do not, there is no try. Which is, by the way, an awful thing to say. As a teacher. Like, okay, so you have to succeed on your first try. Otherwise you suck. You're never going to be a Jedi. You have to be flawless at the very first try. I will accept nothing else. Stupid Jedis. They had it coming. There. Nothing about the Jedi Order makes any sense, or their stupid religion. Like, okay, so deny all human desires because why? I have to live a life in misery and chastity, so. I have a question. Under what circumstances do you get to write a message when you donate? Just wondering. Yeah. $2 is the minimum to sort of pop up on the screen. Well, let me answer that question for all of you. If you're considering whether donating in smaller pieces, like let's say 5 times 2 or 1 times 10, then let me answer. It's always better to do 5 times 10. Now, the thing is, one big is better than many small because you and I pay the transfer fees on Patreon, not Patreon, on both Streamlabs and PayPal, and that is a minimum fixed amount. They will, so if you, I think if you transfer $2, I get $1.69. I think that's how it goes for $2. So that's actually quite a large percentage that, whoa, someone's out of fuel. Thank you. It's always that one. Why is it always that one? Because I never refuel it, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay. Yeah, so that's basically, and of course, more big donations are always better than more small donations. See what I did there? See? That's an awful lot of. There. Alright. Let's go. To that location. Go. That's it. Something's out of fuel. Yes. Bold prediction. Nilaus will go shove a handful of fuel in that train and kick the can down the road. You know me so well. Benko, the best is direct PayPal donation. Oh, I did have something like this, but I guess I ran out. Now I can't kick it down the road, even though that's I just want to kick it down the road. I really do. Tile off. There. There we go. Yeah, this is good. Is it possible to zoom out on the train menu map? This one? Yep, you can. I think this is the one you meant, right? There. He's proud of Nilaus for fixing it right this time. Well, it's technically not fixed alright, because, yeah.
A generous bestowal.
Timbo, speaking of which, who has a community credit card? I don't know. I think it got lost. I think someone must have been overspending on that community credit card, for sure. Alright, so here we just need the very simple one. It was finally reported to him. Yeah, it seems to be blocked. Yeah, thank you, Timbo. Thank you for trying to relive old memes. It's funny how these things just come and go. It's also very much about sort of who's around, who's driving these kind of things. It's really cool. Oh, let's not write him off as dead. I still have hopes. I can't just write him off as dead. What are those other recipes in the intermediate products in the assembler? Huh? Hey, St. Cabbage! It's alive! It's alive! Well, Megagulp, I have no idea what you're talking about. Other intermediate products in the assembler? Oh, right in the meat. Oh, those ones. Yeah, these. This is something about some composting and shredding and something and something and something that is needed in order to build something. This is the special part in order to remove the maze. That one. This is the maze terraforming where you can shoot the artillery for stupid amount of cost. This one goes into a landfill. Landfill is really expensive. Here, this requires, I don't know what geocomposite needed for, whatever. Oh yeah, landfill requires geocomposite. Geocomposite requires all this crap. So, and compost comes from those recipes. I'm not gonna do it. I realize my absence is noticeable. I've been in and out of the hospital. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, St. Cabbage. Didn't want to put you on the spot here, so but know that you're missed. It's good to know that people are missing you at least. Not that we've not written you off as of yet. Well, this is not working, is it? Nope. Unless I do something awful. Yeah, I'm not going to do something awful here. Stop trying to tempt me. There. I'm just going to build this. This is ease peas. Right? But it also takes like forever to build. 20 seconds. Now I need to do this. I absolutely need this. All right. Change your plans. Very much change your plans here. Hemochromatosis. Ooh, that I don't know what that is. Hema is something with blood, and chroma? Isn't that something with color? Hey, Stenoshko, wake up! Everything's fine. We have Dr. Stenoshko in the house. Show the map and handle hex. Of course I can. This is the map. I can also put our train stops, but it doesn't really make much sense. Basically, we've covered out here. We've claimed uranium, but not really done anything about it. Yes, Dr. Stenoshko, we need you to diagnose St. Cabbage and fix him. Too much iron in the blood. Bloodletting. That's always a good therapy for pretty much anything. 100 times higher than it should be, and it's poisoning all my organs. That's pretty shitty. That's my medical professional take on it. Don't eat iron then. Phlebotomy? What is that? That is, yeah. So you can produce new blood. Yeah, see? I could be, I am as useful a doctor as Dr. Oz is, or Dr. Phil. There we go. I should have my own TV show. Well, Stenosko, it's either you or it's me, so you can take your pick. If it's you fixing him or it's me. Someone's got to do it. The Funkalist, hey Nilaus Jackson, it's my second time here for Factorio. It's nice being here, nice and relaxed. Thank you for that. Also, quick question. Is it a mod that you use to train anywhere quickly? The quick and go? No, that is not a mod. So that is something you can do at home safely. And yeah, it's actually quite safe. I'll just grab my little derpies and then jump in and show you. So you go into this map. It's not the map, but it's within the train. And then you just control click where you want to go. And I think you can also do something else, waypoints along the way. Haven't done that. Welcome. Phlebotomy, that sounds like a monster from Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so now hold fast. Fun. And where the hell did the other one go? Oh, that's here. You know what? Just I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't tell anyone, but I have no idea what I'm doing. There. I'm just hoping the episode here runs out before I have to figure out that what the hell I'm doing, or you will figure out that I don't know what I'm doing. There and there. Yeah, that's not correct. Not correct. Damn it. I'm also missing this one. A lot of robots that don't bother charging. Why are they not working? And because they are missing just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. There. This is totally overkill, but it's also going to be needed a lot later, so I think that's gonna be good. Ooh, wall of text. I feel it. I feel the wall of text. Ooh, sorry to hear that, St. Cabbage. If someone has a spare liver and some leeches, I'm in the market. Some leeches. Well, see, St. Cabbage, I'll suffer with you. All right, let's see. We want to get this one working. I have 2 mutant genes which don't allow me to process iron properly. Some bastard in my family passed it down to me apparently. Ah, yeah, well, the one thing you then need to be, and I'm sure you've already thought this through a million times, make sure your kids get checked up early. Those genetic things are, they have a tendency to also move on to the next generation. And this is the time when your wife says, "I have good and bad news." Sorry, I couldn't help myself. One in 10 Americans. Yeah. Yeah, there must be. Oh. But it's also at that moment you find out like, yeah, it wasn't needed. It's not needed. It's nice, but it's not like oh my god, my life is over. Or like, yeah, no, it's actually just fine. It's just like so many other things in life that sometimes they're just, you can't, everything is not going to be perfect all the time. Let's see, I'm actually running out of these, so let's get more. Has someone depended on, yeah, and yeah, but I'm sure we're dependent on it, but then again, not really, because when the condition is you have to stop, then it's like, all right, that sucks, but all right, okay then. Stone bricks. No one's supplying stone bricks. Why is that? I think I know why. Because it's not getting any. And why you're not getting any? Because... Why? This one has 24,000. That's strange. Is it... No? Okay, this is... peculiar. Why? Something is wrong here. This one, it is connected because it has a green icon. The green icon means that it's providing 24,000 to the network. Yes? Fuck, why? Why? No. I didn't see it like this. I kind of see it now. All right, I think we have a reason. Now I wonder how many other things have been mildly upfucked. And I just also wonder how it happened. It might have been... No, I don't think it's copy-paste. I think this is actually... It was... this one. When I built this one, a train was sent in that couldn't reach it, and that probably just got sent back in rotation and then unloaded at that location. That's my hypothesis. Is there recycling at the depot yet? No, I don't do that because I never make mistakes, so that would be completely redundant to do that. You feel the irony? Because I kind of feel a tinge of irony here. Hey Geraldine, thank you very much for dropping by, and it was awesome seeing you in real life. My one true fan. Thank you very much. It was awesome meeting you. The only one who bothered to show up at TwitchCon, albeit not for me, exclusively at least. But it was awesome nonetheless. All right, let's just hook things up and see if what breaks, and then fix the other one afterwards. Let's not do too many things at once. So that got 8,000 copper. Nice. And next one, steel plate, 6,000 steel. I love logistics trainer. I love this part. This is the best part of logistics trainer. Just hooking it up and then just boom, it just works. TwitchCon is 12 hours away from you. Yes, it's only 12 hours away. Sabri guy, if it happens in Orlando, so if I go to Orlando, I can meet St. Cabbage and I can meet you. Not a bad deal. I was considering going to Microsoft Ignite in November, but I don't really think that I have much use of it. Hook it up and it works? Hook it up, but sometimes it works. Yay! I have one thing going in. I don't like this. I don't like this. There's only one way to fix it. Pretend that it's on purpose. I'm the real Hanno. Okay, so you're a live grow sub. It's a nice. I can't really see what it is. It's the bearded guy with some pink things. I think if you're in Berlin, it's not difficult to go to. It's jump on a plane and you're there in an hour. Yep, and here comes the next one. Lovely. Yeah, we know the no stone breaks, but this one, I think it might not be advantageous to market at 8,000. I'm going to take it at 4,000, although it's going to take a million billion years.
Offering.
Whoa, St. Cabbage! I still have lots of money, don't worry, the dream lives on. Ah, you crazy guy. Like, ooh, thank you very much. And St. Cabbage, you should know that there's also now an option to give these crazy face masks. That might be, I think you may have missed those. That is crazy. Thank you. So Monday, the dream is alive. I will see you guys next Monday. Because I don't have to work anymore. No, that would be like the stupidest thing. Not just thanks to St. Cabbage. Thanks to all the generous people. To, Timbo and Vichu and Neo and Numanata and Jeffers. Just awesome. It's awesome with all donations. And now let's go fix that horrible mistake. It's late, so people will probably have gone to bed, so no one will really notice the horror of what I've done. Good. Your steel and plastic lines are already mixed. I certainly hope they are. I mean, you say it like it's a bad thing, but details. They're mixed, yes. And they were supposed to be mixed, but not like that. Ah, oh, good thing people have already gone to bed. There really aren't anyone alive, right? Are there? Oh yeah, by the way, I should remind you, and I'm going to remind you a lot. Twitch will introduce soon a concept of recapping automatically. That will be done with AI and magic and stuff, and it'll monitor the activity in chat and clipping. So when people clip and it's going to be a popular clip, sort of relatively and all that, then it'll say there's probably something interesting happened here, and then it'll find sort of some way around it, and then that's going to be that'll be put into the highlights. So the highlights will probably look an awful lot like a fail video every single time. But that's why we, would also be nice to clip things that are not horrible, disastrous mistakes. This is not supposed to be steel. Alright, hurry up and take this out. So is there steel on the outside? It's not steel on the outside. Okay, now we should get steel on the outside. There, and plastic on the inside. There we go. And take the... And this one as well. Looking good. Alright, you got it. These absolutely should be using modules, but they're not. Alright, so that one's fixed. One mistake, one teeny tiny, very rare mistake has been fixed. Just about what's Nilaus been messing up? Nothing? 192 lurkers, great. Clowntown, hey, thank you for hosting. I don't know if that's an automatic host. It doesn't say any number, but now this is also something I talked to some other streamers about that we have to remember is not auto. Hey, Clowntown, thank you. When doing raids, and it's also for you, Clowntown, that why were you not at... Oh, you're American. So that's why you're not at TwitchCon. Anyway, chain of thought. When raiding, or when raided, don't say, when you see it power up, like, thank you for the raid, because that poor bastard who was raiding you is still stuck looking at the pre-rolls. And I talked to the VP of ads, and he said, no, it's not happening. And I was like, yes, it's happening. All the fucking time. It's like, no, it shouldn't happen. It's like, it is happening. And I got some other streamers, and said, is it happening? Oh yeah, I hate it. Like, all right, now fix it, please. Oh yeah, that shouldn't happen. Because obviously it sucks that you raid someone, and by the time you want to get in there to see if they are going to be happy with the raid, and you're going to say, oh, that's awesome. And by the time you get in there, all the intro is done, and you're like, are you happy to see me? Or what? Because there's nothing. I've been watching Cloak and Dagger pre-roll commercials for Twitch Prime or Twitch Prime videos instead of having someone say, thank you for the raid. So the trick is, wait until you see emote spam in chat when being raided. Then you say, thank you. Alright, Boston, that was probably very internal. But when I raid, let's say I raid Clowntown. When I click the raid, then we all jump to his channel. Except the first thing that happens when we change channel is that I get a 30-second commercial for some crappy show on Amazon Prime. And that means the good Clowntown is saying, oh, thank you for the raid, my beloved Nilaus, or something to that effect. And by the time he's done praising me, and I was supposed to get all that loving praise, then I'm getting there like 30 seconds later. It's like, hey, what's up? And by that time, baby's already been like, all right, welcome to Nilaus viewers, and we're currently doing X, Y, and Z. And by the time you're done, people start coming into chat and saying, what's going on? It's like, come on, guys, I just told you. So yeah, since we all yelled at them, it was also quite clear that their new ad strategy was not something we were like, everyone was totally happy about. Loved as much as they did. Let's say it like that. This is completely irrelevant unless I upgrade all of it, so I do that. At least inbound. Outbound, I don't have to do it. That one's not necessary. Could you repeat that again? I was watching ads. You were not watching ads. If you are watching ads, that's because you'd forsaken me and gone to another channel. And that's your mistake. Whoops. Let's not do running between the trains. That is just a great way to get run over. Yep. Yep. That was, I did see it. And I did. Why is that one there? Alright. Well, the issue is that some of your raid has my subs. Alright, well, Clowntown, that's... Then we can just tell people not to sub to you. Wouldn't that be an idea? I mean, that's kind of the easiest way to do it. You're not allowed to sub to both me and Clowntown. Of course you are. Of course you are. You should be. Yeah, problem solved. Yep. Filter the splitter for the stone to the right. Nah. That would imply that I think this was going to happen again. And it's never going to happen again. I don't like preparing for disaster. Because that kind of accepts that I'm going to make mistakes. And this is like a trapeze artist who has a safety net. If you have a safety net, you're not really gonna pay attention, right? So this is the circus for the dead trapeze artists. We're gonna be crashing and burning a lot because... Where am I getting with this? I don't know. Because I don't have a safety net, so I have to do things right the first time. That was the point. There. Okay. Is this coming in? Jeff, I know you like your... No stone bricks. Come on. You got stone bricks. Why is this set to 8? That's way too much. And it's also totally unnecessary to go for 8. Especially when this one is correct. Good, we'll hitch a ride with this one and fix the color. I think we're actually at a very good location. And I have something exciting to do after the stream. For once. Not just go to bed. And no, it's not. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch the first episode of season 8 of Game of Thrones, because I've not had an idea. I had a second to watch it, and don't goddamn spoil it. So I'm gonna watch that and not get spoiled. Copy paste the train color? Nope. If I copy paste the train color, then I copy paste the train schedule, and I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I'm gonna just not look at chat because you guys are horrible people. There. Alright, so let's recap what we did today, because despite all the silliness, we actually did do stuff. And let me also say, I'm not paying attention to chat anymore.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Thank you, Conan44, for the 3 months. Thank you. Right, so as we are, and on that note regarding the subs, we are going to get loaded all the subs. I'm gonna have to do that manually before Thursday, where we'll be back. And let's do the other one. Let's actually jump in and look at our outro. There we go. So this are top Patreon supporters, not all Patreon supporters. Whoop, why does it stop there? Anyway, just below 4 hours. Great. Look, I'm there. Hey, just too nasty. Yes, you are. You are there. Have you been in chat all the time? And you've been actually in chat? Because I've noticed that you're there and you've been there for ages, which is a nice thing, but it's just, I'm just like, where's this guy? Or girl? Ooh, I have to say that before. At TwitchCon, they had 4 different bathrooms. They had now I have to be careful, political. They had handicapped, they had all gender, they had skinny people, and they had fat people. That's pretty amazing, right? That's how I interpreted the icons, at least. That's politically correct, except it isn't. But I love that. So fat people go there, skinny people go here, all genders go there, and handicapped go there. It's awesome. Where did you go in? I just found a corner. I just couldn't cope with it. It was just too much. Too much choice. I don't know. This whole thing with I'm old-fashioned. I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. The curse of choice is what it's called. Anyway, let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. I'm gonna be streaming a lot. Tomorrow is the launch day for Anno 1800, so be sure to check out my stream. I will definitely stream tomorrow night, but I might start early. The reason why I want to start early is just to get as much coverage on this game. I have never played any Anno game, so it's a learning stream. If you know the game and you do not get frustrated about my incompetence, well, if you did, you wouldn't be here. But maybe start at 1800. Oh, Richard, you're brilliant. We're going to start at 800. There we go. 2 hours early. Awesome. That's a deal now. And if you know the game, help me out. I'm going to learn it. I'm just going to take it nice and slow and embrace all the stuff that's going to happen there. It's going to be really cool. Looking forward to it a lot. And Wednesday, I want to try to get some more progress on The Witness in the morning. And then definitely Satisfactory in the afternoon. Thursday, probably some more Anno in the morning and some Factorio in the evening. Friday, I don't know. Well, more Anno, definitely. Unless I rage quit before. So, let's we are going to raid. I heard Exterminator. And I also saw that you are not streaming Clowntown, so we'll jump over to Exterminator. I haven't seen him so much streaming lately, so be sure to take good care of him and spam some emotes and all that good stuff. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for keeping the dream alive. It's been awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Anno and some Satisfactory and some Witness and some Factorio and lots of stuff. We are truly a variety gamer. See you guys. Take care. Say hi to Exterminator for me. Stay effective. Cringe away.